Hello and welcome back to another Dominion or another TGG Dominion campaign. We are gonna do allies next, which we're in the home stretch. Only 3 more of the expansion campaigns to go, and we've got the I want to say level 1 where there's no twists or anything, just allies plus base. Not too much base in this one. Merchant, lab, bureaucrat. Bureaucrat hardly counts. So what do we have? We have no trashing, but we do have Order of Masons, so you can use that as like pseudo trashing. We do have some draw, so there's like Battle Plan, Warlord, Emissary, Lab, and then Royal Galley. So Underling, Emissary, Contract are all ways to generate favors with Order of Masons. There's no plus buy. There's not much in the way of straightforward plus actions either, although there's not a lot of terminals anyway. But like Royal Galley can be plus actions, Specialist can be plus actions, Contract, but Emissaries like, oh, and I guess Archer. Well, in Galley if you don't find a non-terminal, but like there's not very many terminals you'd be looking to play anyway. So yeah, no plus buy. They're gains from Specialist. So Specialist looks valuable here, although it is a little bit weird with Warlord. But yeah, greening-wise, you're only getting 1 green card a turn no matter what you do. So that is pretty awkward. Well, I don't think we want to take a silver. We're going to have plenty of money in the deck. We want deck control. Merchant does not look like an important card. Battle Plan is usually good. Warlord is usually good. Underling looks good with Order of Masons. Royal Galley looks like a nice card to have, but doesn't look necessarily that essential. Normally I would be opening Battle Plan, but I wonder actually about like double Underling here. Just get a lot of favors quickly. We're going to have a favor here. We can discard 2 estates. We're going to have a short shuffle, which potentially is a little bit awkward on turn 4, but if we go double Underling and then we can discard 4 cards, we can discard all of our estates. At some point, maybe not on turn 4, but at some point we will be able to do that. I think with Battle Plan, I don't think it's very likely that the bot it would be able to like get a Battle Plan and rotate it away from us before we have a crack at it. And it doesn't do anything in the opening. Normally the reason you open with Battle Plan is because you're worried that the opponent rotates away and then you never get to take one. But here, because we can discard 2 estates, there's no way that we have 2 coins on turn 3. So if that's like a concern, we can grab the Battle Plan on turn 3. So I think I like double Underling. So they go Galley. I mean, Galley is definitely reasonable. And if you collide Galley Underling, it's like arguably better. Not arguably, it is better. But if you don't collide them, then the double Underling is better. The Galley isn't really doing anything. The odds of hitting 5 are pretty high. If we do hit 5, what are we going to want to do with it? Getting skirmisher attacks in seems nice. Getting a specialist is good, although it wouldn't be the first 5. Of course, we'll want labs. Emissary also looks pretty good. Contract actually looks pretty good too. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with the double underling thing. Well, we're not gonna hit 5 here, so I guess we're not gonna hit 5 this shuffle period. So do we take galley or do we now take the battle plan? Battle plan still isn't going to do anything for us yet. It would give us access to Warlord, but not immediately. Maybe galley is just better. Galley Dunderling seems pretty good. They go for contract as first 5. Interesting. I don't think contract... I mean, so one thing about contract is it does get around the Warlord attack, although if nobody ever takes a battle plan, that's not going to matter. But... it's... like, compared to Emissary... it's a stop card to do thinning instead of draw to do thinning, so like in that sense, I don't like it as much. We're going to trigger a shuffle here. We're only going to discard 2 cards. So we're going to have a 9-card shuffle, and then we're going to draw a card from the galley. And then we're going to, if we took an emissary and found it, we would trigger a shuffle. In which we would get to rediscard those same cards. Which doesn't actually seem that valuable. Specialist right now would only get us another underling, which, like, is nice, but isn't necessarily... Isn't necessarily what we want. I mean, again, it depends, like, on whether anybody ever takes a battle plan. So nobody takes a battle plan, then we can have all the underlings we want. We are going to need, like, eventually to hit 8, we are going to need draw or money. So, like, specialist by itself isn't going to do that. I guess double playing underling also can get us more favors. Another thing the specialist can do, but I feel like I'd rather get something into my deck. Like, if we take skirmisher and then we take specialist, we can, like, keep gaining skirmishers and keep attacking that way. It also makes battle plan better, but are we going to take what are we going to take battle plan over? I guess would be the question. Yeah, this is tricky. It's like if we take skirmisher, then what we're gonna want next is specialist. I guess that doesn't mean we can't take battle plan at that point. I think I'm gonna take the skirmisher. All right, so like I said, we could attack here, but I think getting this specialist online looks better. Ooh, this could be bad. All right, not bad. It is unfortunate for the specialist to do We could just go ahead and take a skirmisher attack and then have more chance to be able to keep it up next turn. Better collision odds between the Royal Galley being in play and the extra skirmisher in the deck. Yeah. The other thing we could do is take a battle plan and try to like specialist the battle plan right up to Warlord. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'm down for that. Well, this, like, seriously? Seriously? What? What the fuck is this? Alright, let's take a second specialist. That's not something we can gain with a specialist, so... What the fuck was that turn? Okay. How do we play this? I would like to see my other specialist so that I can I want to get another galley. But we can't do the battle plan thing unless we find the other specialist then. So maybe we should start with the battle plan thing. That probably makes more sense. That makes it more likely that we see the other specialist. I think we'll... Yeah, and so then we save the galley. Alright. Battle plan. Reveal, skirmisher, rotate. Battle plan, real skirmisher, rotate. And then... Specialist to play... Galley to play underling, and a copy of galley, skirmisher by warlord. Still only got one of our underlings into play. Ah, that's obnoxious. And they got a warlord. Nah. We play skirmisher first. I'm not sure when set it aside. Well, I guess it doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which one we would rather have gallied. Setting aside part doesn't really matter. Oh, we can get another warlord. That's nice. Do we want to get the third warlord? I mean, it's probably fine, but not amazing. Like, they've already got one warlord. Yeah, I think we should get something else that we can like contract or emissary that we're gonna want to, that we can gain with specialist or lab. Probably emissary was the best thing to get. Yeah, if we hadn't already procced the attack by gaining a warlord there, then that'd be one thing, but we did, so. All right. Specialist the battle plan. And then potentially take another battle plan if that makes sense. Also galley the specialist to get an extra card into the shuffle. I guess we lead with galley either way. Okay. Another thing we could plan to do is specialist the skirmisher so that we get to attack. Maybe that makes more sense. But on the other hand, getting to play the battle plan twice would also be pretty good. We will rotate. Yeah, we want to get to our other warlord. They don't have any attacks in their deck, so battle plan doesn't do anything. Oh no, they have the warlords now, but I think I get more value out of battle plan being on top than they do. Is the point? So I think I'm gonna leave that there. All right. Do have an action left, so I guess we're playing emissary and trying to specialist the skirmisher. Specialist is the last card? I guess that's fine. There's no point in discarding here, though, is there? It's annoying because we have to top deck an estate, but if we had discarded there, we would have done that anyway. Anyway, should probably take a province. We don't have any contracts in our deck, and we don't have any labs in our deck, which is a downside, but we do it anyway. 3 favors. 2 skirmishers and 6 coppers is enough to hit province. So I guess we save one of them. The favors, I mean. Where's our... Oh, the emissary got contracted? Oh, that's pretty good. I mean, it's not going to generate a favor, but I guess it didn't before. Why do we have 3 favors then? I'm confused. Well, I don't want to have to trigger a shuffle to hit province again, if I can help it, so... Got a gold? Yeah, I don't think that's very good. Okay, so we can do the skirmisher thing. Would like to gain another battle plan. I don't really want to trigger the shuffle, but I guess it's okay. We do have 3 favors. What is the alternative? The alternative is that we just don't gain anything, but we're going to draw a couple cards and we have another skirmisher down there. I think it's fine. I mean, I guess we could spend 1 favor to discard 2 cards. And then we either top deck a skirmisher or... can't think. We either top deck a skirmisher or we play it and draw. Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh, I didn't realize we were under Warlord attack. Well, fine. Whatever. We have galleed. We don't have anything galleed? Wait, what? Yeah, both of our galleys in play last turn? Oh, we did. Oh. Well, that's not ideal. I guess we're gonna specialist the battle plan and hope. Okay, that's good. I think we just gotta play it again. Still doesn't make a lot of sense to rotate to Archer, I don't think. Gallying the Emissary does seem very good to do again. Probably the specialist. Sure, double play a copper, whatever. Maybe you should just not play the galley. Oh, we only have 1 favor? Wow. Okay. Probably, again, we should just go with the battle plan, even though Skirmisher would let us attack, but... They play... Oh, they did play a Warlord. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm just blind. Alright, let's just gain another copy. We won't be under attack next turn, so... this could be bad. Although I guess it can only be so bad with us up as far as we are. Guess we're specialisting the skirmisher. Oh. That was straightforward enough, I suppose. I think the difference maker here is definitely the specialist. The fact that we could gain more stuff, even though the warlord attack does hurt. Oh, why did I think I was like, oh, we're not going to be under warlord attack. I was like thinking they didn't have 2 warlords for some reason, but they did in fact get the 2nd warlord. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how important it was that we attacked them with skirmisher. I wasn't really paying attention to that, and I mean, I assume it had some impact, but it's hard to say how much. But just being able to get, like, we used it to get a warlord, a galley, a battle plan, and some skirmishers. I would have liked to use it to get other emissary. We didn't get to do that, but like, you know, I think that's all like, you know, on a board with no other gains. That's all pretty helpful. Yeah. I guess I would have also liked to have like a lab and gain a lab, but whatever. Yeah, definitely not the most interesting of boards though. Well, in any case, that'll do it for level 1. And next time we get to start seeing the twists, which I'm assuming at least some of them will have to do with favors. I'll be interested to see what that looks like. Anyway, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next time for level 2. Till then.